Hi everyone, my name is Zoe, and today I'll be talking about the economic and social impact of coral reefs on the people of French Polynesia. Coral reefs are often called the rainforest of the sea because of their biodiversity and the vital role they play in supporting coastal communities. In French Polynesia, these reefs are not just beautiful, they are a lifeline. This topic holds a special place in my heart ever since I saw an episode of Anthony Bourdain, No Reservations, where he visited Tahiti and ate the most delicious looking coconut crabs. I've been fascinated by the region. The connection between local food, culture, and the reef ecosystem is deeply interwoven. These crabs, and much of the marine life people rely on, depend on healthy coral reefs to survive. Toward the end of this presentation, I'll also touch briefly on a newly discovered coral reef off the coast of Tahiti. This discovery is significant because it shows that coral can survive and even thrive in warming oceans. It's not just an environmental breakthrough, it's a sign of resilience and hope for the people whose food, culture, and livelihoods depend on these ecosystems. To understand the significance of this discovery, let's first talk about French Polynesia. This stunning area is made up of 118 islands, spread across five archipelagos in the South Pacific. The capital is Papeete, located on the island of Tahiti, which is also the economic and political hub of the region. The population is about 300,000, with the majority of Polynesian heritage. The economy is heavily reliant on tourism, fishing, and agriculture. Tourism brings millions of visitors who want to experience the culture, pristine landscapes, and vibrant marine life. Meanwhile, fishing sustains local livelihoods and provides the islanders with fresh food, both for consumption and for export. Agriculture, though important, has declined in comparison to fishing and tourism. Coral reefs are not only beautiful but are vital to the ecosystem. These underwater structures act as biodiversity hotspots, providing shelter and food for many marine species. In French Polynesia, the reefs support the fisheries that islanders depend on for protein-rich foods. They also provide coastal protection by absorbing the energy from waves and storms, preventing erosion and protecting the islands from environmental disasters like storm surges and rising sea levels. For the local population, these reefs are more than just a source of food, they are a cultural cornerstone. Traditional fishing practices, passed down through generations, are intrinsically tied to the health of the reefs. Losing the reefs means losing a way of life. The economic significance of coral reefs in French Polynesia cannot be overstated. The fishing industry, which supports many families, relies on the health of the coral reefs. Species like tuna, grouper, and even the iconic coconut crab, an island delicacy, depend on these ecosystems. Coconut crabs, which are prized for their taste, are often found in areas near healthy coral reefs. Without the reefs, there would be fewer crabs, less fish, and a depletion of the marine resources that keep the economy afloat. Ecotourism also plays a major role. The clear blue waters, teeming with marine life, attract divers and snorkelers from around the world. Visitors to French Polynesia come to see the coral reefs and experience the underwater beauty that the islands are known for. If the reefs are damaged, ecotourism would suffer, and so would the local businesses that rely on this revenue. Despite their importance, coral reefs in French Polynesia face a number of serious threats. Climate change is the most significant factor. Rising ocean temperatures have caused coral bleaching, a phenomenon where coral loses its color and becomes weak, making it more susceptible to disease. Bleached coral reefs are not able to sustain marine life the way healthy reefs do. Overfishing, especially the use of destructive fishing practices, also puts enormous pressure on coral reefs. Pollutants from agriculture runoff and plastic waste further threaten their survival. This combination of environmental pressure leads to a decline in biodiversity, making it harder for local communities to sustain their way of life. These are not just environmental concerns, they are economic and cultural crises for the people of French Polynesia. In 2023, however, scientists made a groundbreaking discovery: a thriving coral reef off the coast of Tahiti, which has remained healthy despite the rising ocean temperatures. This reef is home to heat-resistant corals that have adapted to warmer waters, offering hope for coral restoration efforts. These supercorals could serve as a model for rebuilding damaged reefs, not only in French Polynesia but around the world. The resilience of this reef represents an opportunity for researchers and local communities to learn how to protect and regenerate other reefs in the region. This discovery could help secure a future where the marine resources on which the people of French Polynesia depend can continue to thrive. Why is this reef discovery so important for the people of French Polynesia? It's not just about environmental conservation, it's about the survival of their way of life. Healthy coral reefs ensure food security for islanders by providing fish and other marine species that they rely on for nutrition. They also support the livelihoods of fishermen and others in the food industry. The reefs support jobs and ecotourism as well, providing opportunities for locals to work as dive instructors, tour guides, and in local hospitality businesses. For the people of French Polynesia, their culture is deeply connected to the sea. Preserving these ecosystems means preserving their identity, traditions, and connection to the land and water. To protect these vital reefs, French Polynesia has implemented several conservative initiatives, including marine protected areas that restrict human activity in critical regions, traditional ecological knowledge, such as Rahui, community-led conservation measures that restrict access to certain areas, has been instrumental in preserving the reefs. By combining modern science with traditional practices, the people of French Polynesia are forging a path towards sustainable management of their marine resources. The discovery of the thriving reef off Tahiti gives hope that with continued conservation efforts, the coral reefs will remain a vital part of the ecosystem for future generations. In conclusion, the discovery of a thriving coral reef off Tahiti represents more than just an environmental breakthrough. It symbolizes hope for the people of French Polynesia. It's a reminder that with thoughtful conservation and sustainable practices, the islanders can secure both their culture and economy. The coral reefs are the lifeblood of the community, providing food, income, and connection to their ancestors. As we look ahead, we must continue to support efforts to protect these invaluable ecosystems and ensure that future generations can enjoy the same vibrant marine life that has sustained the people of French Polynesia for centuries.